Shane Lynch?
James Silva.
James Silva. Ninja Falcon, baby.
Oh, I'm gonna be Prince.
Hello, I'm with James and Nate. Wait. James and James.
James.
Wait, yeah, right. You're
James
James.
and
James Lynch,
Shane.
James Silva. That's why you gave me your last names. I'm putting this together.
Hey.
Hi, I'm with James Lynch. I'm with James Silva. I'm with James Lynch, I'm with James Silva, and I'm with my boy Ninja Falcon, and we're gonna get my ass kicked at Salt and Sacrifice, because I was about to say Salt and Sanctuary. Salt and Sacrifice.
A lot of people do that, yeah.
Salt and Arena.
Salty
Arena. Can I be this old man?
Yeah, you can live your best life.
Yes, thank you.
Find your internal old man.
I forgot. Oh, I think I went as the character formerly known as Prince.
So you've taken Salt and Sanctuary and you've turned it into Salt and Sacrifice, which is a much bigger game and adds like co-op and a whole bunch of stuff to it. And now this is an arena mode of that, huh?
Yes.
Oh, I see you two all showed up at the bottom here.
Yeah. So this is, it's an experimental mode. It was about a week of pretty hacky code.
Oh, never mind.
Hey.
Full damage?
But PvP is always fun, and it mostly works. It's obviously got some like weirdnesses to it that we'd want to iron out if we release this as like an actual product. But it's just fun to just try this out with a bunch of strangers who can become friends.
Oh, we're doing sick ninja moves around each other and not at each other. Oh, damn, I'm down. That's okay.
Oh, wait, are you in the Prince?
I'm Prince, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. That move felt like you.
Oh yeah, you've got the that's just that's a stamina recovery incense.
Oh, you did lay a trap. I've got one move that I really know.
I tried to swap dagger real fast.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I got James.
Oh,
Come on.
Oh, there you
what
go.
am I at for lives here?
James has 100 lives, and
I do the 100 life
James
code.
Silva's got all of them.
Oh!
Make that attack. Oh! Took enough damage blocking the other.
Wow, I kind of helped you. You're way up there now. I want to be up there. I don't want to be down here.
There you go. Get back down there.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
It's a ball down there.
Oh, that polearm's cool.
Oh, I keep reading how good the glaive is.
Oh, I got played. That's some good button there.
Thanks, James. Broke my combo.
Oh!
The music's escalating. Everything's coming down to the wire. Use your mystic arts. Hot boy shit.
Oh! Whoops.
It's
Oh man.
I tricked you.
Life left.
2.
2 life left.
You got this. 2 left. It's fine.
Oh no. No, we're in our tree. Run. Oh no.
No.
Oh, still alive. Damn.
Oh.
I had to.
So close, you got this.
No, he had 2 lives left.
That was awesome.
It has to make sense, right? Like
It was
the guy who spends all his time.
it was just a simple thing of, you got hit too many times and he didn't get hit enough.
Yeah. It's not about skill. It's about the chance of
Getting That's really cool.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a total let's see what happens kind of thing. And yeah, I mean, so far it's been a lot of fun. I feel like if you really played this for hours, you'd be like, all right, this one class, totally unbalanced. We find that kind of stuff out. So
That's like, that's not not necessarily your problem necessarily, you know, because this is a conversion of a completely different style of game that you're putting into a new style. Like,
Right, yeah. But yeah, I mean, if we released it as a real thing,
yeah,
you know, yeah,
but
definitely.
like, you know, they could tell you. Let the people tell you if things are unbalanced.
That was the
They
thing.
can figure
When
that
when people were doing PvP in the main game, that's when and we had like 7 people somehow get involved. Like, okay, there's something here. Can we make it a mode? Maybe, we don't know.
I see.
That kind of was a hint of like, maybe we should do this. And
I'm fascinated because, I mean, people have said lots of things about Salt and Sanctuary and Salt and Sacrifice being similar to other games,
Right, yeah.
and that's not. All of those other games wish they could do this.
Oh.
You know, like, it's one of those things where it's like, it's really cool seeing you have a new direction that it's exciting, right?
Hey, sure, yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'd characterize it as a new direction. Like, it's not like.
I feel like it's more like a review of just taking like aspects from Charlie Murder and just throwing the multiplayer stuff. Because like during like some of the levels, you can actually just freely explore and just like you end up in a wrestling arena and you're all back.
Oh yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Let's let other people play, but that was really, really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think with the reception that this has had, we're like pretty solid on the idea. Like, there's something we got to do here.
God, so thank you for showing us the arena mode. I'm a big fan of Ska Studios. I have been for a very long time because in the Xbox arcade days, there was only one game we had on the Xbox, and that was this game with zombies in it.
Oh yeah.
Zombies was the Xbox Live Arcade Classic, and then it came out last year.
Yeah, it's on
Couple months ago on Steam.
It's free on Steam. Yeah, some folks,
You made a game with zombies in it. That was your game.
so some folks were like, hey, we want to port that game to Steam, and
Wait, did other people come to you to be like, please?
Because I mean, like switching gears like that, because we were like, I mean, we're always deep working on something, right?
Right.
And switching gears like that to port an old game is, I mean, it's a hassle, right? It's just it takes you out of the project. You have to figure out what the heck you were doing with code years ago.
Yep.
And there's like making parts where you can like shoot zombies. That's fun. Making stuff where you configure display resolution, like that's not very fun, right? But so some folks were like, they're like, we want to do this, and I was like, that's awesome. And I felt bad about if I made money from them doing it, so I'm like, let's just put it up there for free, and then everyone can.
Sure. Yeah. No, I mean, I saw it up for free, and I was like, this is the best day I've ever had. And then I gotta just throw it onto streams, call my friends up, and be like, hey, we're doing this right now.
Yeah.
This is happening. And so since then, Ska Studios has had a very long history, and you guys have really become not only like mainstays of the games industry at large as far as indie developers and stuff, but also the Seattle area.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
I don't know if you would know that. That's what
Yeah, we've been here for a while.
from my perspective, with all the people I've talked with Seattle indies and stuff like that, they all looked up to you. They look up to the example that you all have served. I don't know if that's something you've seen at all or been a part of within the community at all, but
I think what happened. I mean, because everyone respects each other, but
big time.
Yeah. I think like to each other's faces, we don't want to gush too much because it gets weird, right? So
Right.
But then we gush to other people, so then we get around the social
exactly.
weirdness.
I get the gushing.
Yeah.
And then I come back to the devs. I'm like, God, everyone's gushing about you, man.
No, that's cool.
But we do see people come by. They're coming by kind of for your wisdom, right? And they're like, ask this question. Like people are new who are in the area, maybe. But even us, we were going to other developers, asking them questions, like when we were making this, like, hey, guide us here. So I feel like there's a lot of like passing down the torch, sort of.
Not even a torch, but yeah, you're
like
passing,
sharing it or whatever.
Sharing the wisdom and sharing the guidance. And I want to talk a little bit about Salt and Sacrifice. So this is a game that is out, and I've been demoing a ton of games here at PAX that aren't out. And so I'm wondering what's going on that's new for Salt and Sacrifice coming up this next couple months, because you guys are still supporting it and building out bigger and bigger as the game is progressing naturally in some ways.
Yeah. So we obsessed pretty hardcore about just like fixing all the issues that were at launch. We did a lot of like balance adjustments and just quality of life things that were common requests.
Yep.
And then once we got to pivot pivot a bit. We just started adding random content, especially to kind of like flesh out different play styles. Like running out of ammunition was a common complaint. So then it's like, okay, so what if there was a dagger that would take some HP away but give you ammunition? Those sorts of, or one with rage too, right? Just to make it more flexible about like, you know, give and take. You know,
That's a fun
HP,
place to be.
Yeah, like those sorts of things. And then added a bunch of armor sets and added a bunch of new weapons, like high-level mundane weapons that you can buff with consumable items, which actually use ammunition, which, you know, just stuff like that. Right? Playing with resources.
We built a framework, you know, now.
Yeah.
It's like, we're like, well, we've had so much time on it. We made this thing in one, but it's like, oh, but can we do more with it, you know? And can we do more with it without breaking the game? So it's like, now that we kind of take our, it's the hard thing a little bit, but I think we are doing okay with the balancing. We're taking our time, figuring it out. We're not rushing into any expansions. We already have content lined up. We have no ETA because we're like, oh, we gotta localize it. You know, that's always a big thing.
It's out with the localizers now, which is one thing I always forget about when you're making a game. You write all this text and then you have to get it localized. If you want to reach more locations.
I think about 10 languages. I think we are. Like,
really? So every time that you have an update, you have to put it through 10 localization processes or one in 10 directions?
If you add the fork of slaying, you have to get it translated into 9 different languages. You know?
Right.
So that's. I mean, it's kind of getting to a point where we can talk about like, all right, when are we going to push this out? And I mean, it's just going to be. I think it's just going to be a free update just to add some stuff.
Yeah, I think the current one will be free, and then for bigger stuff, we're not sure, right? I mean, we have to kind of feel it out, but. And like right now, the arena mode, that's not currently in the main game. That's new here, but
that's just for here.
It's got good reception and people are having fun.
It's really
so
fun.
Now we gotta go. What do we do with this?
And your studio has such history with Coach Co-op specifically. And there's, you know, it's still a place that nobody else is really working on it. Like,
it's
fun, exciting to see.
We'd also add networking.
Fuck yeah!
On top of that.
Okay.
But the main game has all networking too. Like you can couch co-op or network co-op. Use the same technology and do that for there too. And then it's like, okay, if you're matchmaking and if people aren't forced to share the same screen, can we do bigger stuff? But at the same time, I love the couch competition.
Right.
So it's like being able to keep supporting a 4-player or more. I don't know. I guess we're limited on what the platform supports, but.
And that's so
space,
exciting. So you're just like generally in a space where you get to just
jam,
pal around, do what you want. That's always been your MMO anyway.
Just jam,
I think as long as our fans are like still enjoying the game and want more, like that kind of drives us, you know? Because like, of course, if no one's playing, that's hard. But if people are like, oh, I want more, and I'm loving it, that inspires us to want to keep going. Because I enjoy it. Like I love the game. Like, we made the game.
I mean, you're still having fun with it. That's incredible. That's what I want to hear.
Legitimately, I was enjoying trying to beat James.
I was psyched. I was just stoked seeing the James off. It was perfect. I think you actually answered all my normal questions on top of a whole bunch more. Unless there's anything else you want to say about Salt and Sacrifice.
It's out now on PS4, PS5, and the Epic Game Store on PC.
Cool. Anything new coming up for Ska Studios in general?
When there is, you will know.
Yeah, that's the answer. All right. Thank you so much for your time, and have a great rest of PAX.
Yeah, thank you.
You too.
You too.